Okay, welcome back to DC Universe Online. I'm the gray-haired gamer, your host, and we are back for our first night in Gotham. We got our new electric hero here, Amp, and he's just getting started off on the path of being a hero. And we started off here in our safe house, the GCPD barracks. And we're going to get started. We need to speak with Oracle Bot, which is where this is new. Okay, right here. And I am used to playing
meet you in the
on...
flesh. Well, so to speak. Consider this league-friendly safe house a temporary place to repair your gear, check your mail, have a soda cola. Just don't wait too long before heading out the door. A lot of villains are taking advantage of the chaos Brainiac is causing to wreak their own havoc, and we need every cape we've got.
But yeah, I am used to playing on mouse and keyboard, so forgive me if the controller throws me a little bit. Yeah, they have definitely changed some things around since I've been here. Now, one of the things you'll find as a collectible, there are these green ones.
Finding investigations, briefs, and collections provides great insights, and completing them nets you some pretty good rewards. Information brokering isn't such a bum deal, right?
Okay, yeah, you have these green collections, and you have exabytes out in the world, and investigations. Now, completing them gets you feat points, which once you get so many feat points, you unlock skill points. And as well, the collections, they are blue out in the world. If you collect up all of them in a collection, you unlock gear that gets you exclusive styles. What we have here in our safe house is we have a Quark vendor, which that uses special currency that you get by unlocking their like boxes. I don't think we have any of them yet. No, we don't. But you can use there's lots of special different currencies in this game, and they're used for different things. And you hear that noise, that hum. That lets you know that investigations are nearby. So you always want to pick them up whenever you can.
Gold and promoing soda colas. They're quick, cheap pick-me-ups that really come in handy during a fight. Keep a lot on hand.
Yeah, and you definitely want to do that with the soda cola. Now this is Skeet's Repairs. Oh, this is new. You used to be able to buy these from human vendors. But you can see you can buy, you can sell, you can repair items, and you can buy back items you accidentally sold. You can see we only have 28 bucks right now, so we're not going to be buying too awful much. Here's another collection.
Everyone has different approaches to finding their own iconic looks. But remember, the only truly bad gear is broken gear. So if you ever see the broken shield notification on your minimap, get repairs from any vendor.
And we have Mr. Bushman
Anything
here.
in
What does he
particular
sell?
you're interested in purchasing today?
Okay, he sells some basic items, and you can see that, like for this one, T Slimline shirt, it's a chest item. It's item level 7, which in parentheses +6 means it's 6 levels higher than what we have now. Required level 9, and then the important one is the style, T Slimline, and that is not collected. That is one of your styles, and you do get feat points for collecting all the items in a style set. Chest, legs, arms, head, etc. Now we should be able to buy something in here. Yeah, there's weapons, and even your weapons have different styles that you can display once you collect them. Alright, looks like we really can't buy anything right now. Then if you come down here, you can see us on the mini map up here. We have our teleporter, which will let us teleport, since we're a hero, to the watchtower. If we were a villain, it would be to the Hall of Doom. And as well, we can teleport to other safe houses, other police departments in Gotham and Metropolis. Now, those aren't the only two areas, but for now, they are. When we get higher level, we will be able to travel to Central City, home of the Flash, as well as a few other places. So we just want to keep on rolling around here. We're going to keep collecting up these collections.
This teleportation hub will allow quick transport between key locations, like other safe houses in Gotham City and Metropolis.
Okay, and I have to change one thing, one moment. The Twitch bar is right in the road of my other thing. So. Okay, it didn't change, so maybe I have to wait till next time. You do have these couple little holograms over here. They don't really do anything for you. But here's an important one, is your mailbox. And we do have new mail. Ooh, Xbox One exclusive items. Okay, so we are going to accept those. And we also have one from Oracle, which I believe is our first piece of gear, a mask. Alright, so now we're going to go into our inventory, and let's see here, we got a power-up cape, which is it's a style item, it's not actual equipment, it just unlocks the style. And we got an emblem, and we got a vapor aura. Oh, very cool. Alright, and now here we have our first item. You can see over here on the left, face is empty, shoulders empty. We did get a couple pieces of gear by going through the tutorial. We're missing 2 rings, we're missing legs. And you can see all our item levels are only level 1, so we do not have a complete set of gear. And they did start us off with a, wow, 30 Soda Cola Extremes. And wow, there used to be level requirements for the Soda Cola. That when you started, you just had a basic Soda Cola, and then there was Soda Cola Plus, you know, etc., etc. And the Extremes, you had to be level 30 to use them. Okay. So let's equip our gear. And boom, there we go. And what else do we have in here? Things that we cannot use yet. And then we have things for artifacts. You do get artifacts later that you can choose which artifacts you want. And they have different effects, and you have to level them up as well. It's the only equipment that you have to level. And as you level them up and unlock new things with them, you get more powerful perks out of them. So let's take a look here while we're here, our style, since we just unlocked some things. Now you'll see that we have styles, colors. We can change our color palette at any time. So what we chose at the beginning, we don't have to be stuck with that. We have materials, that's our chroma, our texture packs, and then you also unlock titles. But we want to look at styles for right now, and you can see here that these are all the styles. We have unlocked the rune hood, and then these are other styles that we have, but since we have not unlocked them with this character, we have to spend our little replay badges to unlock them. And as well with face, now we can switch to full domino or our emissive eyes. Shoulders, we don't have anything yet. And you can go through and see, we can change to briefs or back to our reverse slimline. And as we collect more equipment and unlock more style pieces, we will have a lot more choices in here. Now we do have an aura. Yeah, we have it equipped, the vapor aura. You can see the difference there with nothing, and then the vapor aura. And there's different colors and different ones you can have there. Accessory, yeah, we're not going to mess with that. 6th Dimension Batman is free. What does that look like? Oh, that's cool. Well, that's very cool. We'll stick with that. You can change your hair. You can change your skin. Primary weapon. That's what I said. With the weapons, have a style as well, so you can pick what you want to display to the world. And so, yeah, we want to save these changes. See, now we're looking already a little more hero-y. Up, and there is another. So you can always tell there's something close by that sound.
See a mail notification on your mini-map? Check your mail at one of these mailboxes. Treat messages from unknown senders cautiously, but mail from famous heroes usually contains rewards, so don't sit on those.
Okay, see, now we collected that one. We collected this one to see now how it's gone like white. It's not green anymore, and there is no sound letting us know we've collected that. Now we chose to fly as our movement, and we can do that by holding the left stick and clicking it again will get us back to walk, or we can hold the jump button. Alright, let's finish. There should be 2 more of those collections around here. Since it was for the safe house, I'm guessing they are all in the safe house. So we just want to run around and listen for that noise. To let us know we're close. There's one right there.
Bounties offer great rewards, but be careful not to take them on by yourself. Teaming up is key.
That will get us
in going
closer to
after
skill
bigger
points.
targets. Not
And that
saying
should be
you
the last.
never go on a Booster Gold tour,
Okay.
just that Booster cares more about hearing himself talk than providing useful info.
There we go. 10 points, 10 feet points. And that'll get us closer and closer to new skill points. Now we do want to look at our traits. Okay. Now the electricity is our power, and this shows us. So even at level 1, we can go in and see all the powers that we will unlock on our journey. So this ties in with what I was saying yesterday, that I recommend getting a month membership so you can experiment and try out different classes, different weapon types, and not to get too invested in one character until you check them out. But like I said, now like we can create an Earth character, an Atomic character, whatever, and immediately at first level go in and see all that the powers they'll have all the way up to level 30. But the one thing we want to do here's you have your loadouts, because you get 3, 4, 6 power slots, and you will end up with a lot more than 6 powers. You have to pick and choose which ones you want to have and which ones work well together. And you get 2 loadouts, one for when you're in damage mode and one for when you're in your secondary mode, which for electricity is a healer, and we will unlock that when we hit level 10. Another one is our weapon feats. Now we can unlock eventually more types of weapons, but for right now we just have the ones we started with, the hand blaster, And we did get 2 skill points for the weapon by going through the tutorial, even though we skipped it. And you can see there's lots of different combos and powers you can unlock with that, but I know we want these ones. So now we can punch, we can slam, we can shoot, we can do a power beam, and we can do a power discharge. Alright, so now we are ready to get out on the streets of Gotham, finally. And so we just come to the exit, and now we're going to enter the open world of Gotham. Gotham City, where it is always night. Still can't quite figure that one out. I mean, I'm sure it's the Dark Knight and all, but it is never daytime. And when you go to Metropolis, it's always bright and sunny, and it is never dark. And once we get out here, we should have an intro from Batman.
Don't forget, you have fast movement. It's the easiest way to get across a big city. Try it out.
Activate your
This
movement
is Batman.
mode. There we go.
I understand you just destroyed a Brainiac harvester ship. Impressive. Let's see if you can handle hero work on the ground. The Scarecrow has escaped from Arkham Asylum and is filling the East End with fear gas. Ready to face your nightmares?
And yes, that was the legendary Kevin Conroy as the Bat. They also, if you choose a villain, it's almost worth to choose a villain just to have Joker as your mentor, because it is Mark Hamill doing, again, an incredible version of the Joker that he got so famous doing from the Batman the Animated Series, as well as the Arkham video game series. So Batman gave us our goal. We have to reach the construction site, which, if you see on the corner of our little mini map, we have that square that is orange inside. That's where we want to go. And as well, we have the little diamond up there right above our head saying 48 meters, and that's also a indicator. So that's the area we want to get to. And once we get in the middle of it, there we go.
Scarecrow's gang has overrun the East End, pumping fear gas into the atmosphere. They're using an abandoned construction site to distribute fear gas foggers to the rest of Gotham. Shut them down before they panic the entire city.
Okay, you can see we have another collection here. But we're going to need to beat up some of these dudes. Now we can use our weapons and our powers, or a combination.
Experiment 905. Roosevelt said the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. He was, of course, utterly wrong.
Okay, and in the upper left you can see our names, 00 amp 00. Right underneath that we have a yellow bar, which is our health bar, and the blue bar right underneath that is our power level. As we use our powers, that will go down and will recharge with time. Let's find one here, and we'll use our powers. I'll attempt to use our powers. Those guys all just respawned, and we'll show you how that works. Okay, that is somebody that was down. There we go. And when you take out bad guys, they usually drop some money or other items. Okay, we have to take out 3 more of these little screamer dudes. And there's more right here across the street.
What's the matter? Scared? Don't hurt me.
There we go, mission complete.
Got to stop them.
Scarecrow's thugs are as crazy as he is, and that's saying something. The more of them you put back in Arkham Asylum, the better.
Okay, she gives us a little heads up there. We have completed panic attack, and then it gives us all the steps in that. We're
The
getting
gas
beat up here
areas
by
of the
somebody.
East End are a living nightmare. Gotham Hazmat is overwhelmed. Help them maintain control, but
So you always want to
careful.
make sure you're in a
The
safe
gas will
spot.
make you pick up on the fears of those around you, or create your own nightmares.
And you have free reign to go wherever you want. I mean, obviously you can't fly out into space. Let's see if we can get the map. That's for chat. Okay, that's our journal. No, how do I get the map here? There we go. Here's your feats. But we want the map. Okay. Here we are, the little green dot. The orange square is where we need to go for the next part of our mission, our active mission. You can have multiple missions at the same time, but you can only have one active. The little house icon is our safe house, and then we have other little circles that tell us different notable locations. Crime Alley, where if you're familiar with the comics, that's where Batman's parents, Thomas and Martha Wayne, were murdered at the theater. And you have rally points if you get knocked out, etc. Alright, so we need to go to the next, reach the crime scene in East End, and you'll see on our mini-map there, right at the 9 o'clock position, we have that little yellow arrowhead. That's an indication of where we need to go. Now later on we will unlock a fast movement, but we don't have that right now. Once you get in the area, then it'll tell you more. We have to defeat 10 of Scarecrow's gang, destroy 3 fear gas foggers, and secure and protect civilians until Hazmat. Now one little trick that I've learned is before I start a mission, I will go around the square. Okay, I'll go like 1 block, and I will look. See, right here already, here's a collectible. This is the second type of collectible you can get. This will get you exobytes. It will get you... we need our inventory. Okay, we just unlocked this GCPD file on and Detective Joseph E. McDonald. It's a collection, part of the Gotham Central collection. We have not collected it yet because we have to use it. And once we collect up all these files, we will unlock feat points and unlock gear as well. But these are randomly placed. You do not find these in the same spot. You will not find the same items in them. It's all random. There are other ones, the blue investigations, that are in the same spot and have the same item each and every time, but this is not one of them. We did get a pair of gauntlets, so we can equip those, and see that already replaced. We're already replacing gear. But now you can see with this one that we just had, it's a Fourth World style, and we know now we've already collected that. Now here's a time capsule, and these are, they have different things in them, and you have to use different currency and keys to open them up. It varies on what actual time capsule it is. Oop. So let's see if we can move. I take things like that and move them just down out of the way. And we're gonna, whoop, we're going to move these other things down out of our way as well. Okay, because we want the things we just collected to be right at the end. Okay. Now we still hearing a noise, and that's this right here. These are exabytes. When you collect these up, they have a little bit different sound than the collections. There we got exo material. This is part of the crafting system that we will unlock later. But you want to snag those up when you can. All right, so let's continue on. Like I said, I go all the way around the outside of the area first, and there we're hearing something else. And you can actually, if you wear headphones, you can locate that. Now this is the blue collection. Like I said, these are the ones that are in the same place all the time and have the same things in them. And these will get us gear items and style items.
Oh, are these big bad hallucinations of the scarecrows scaring you? Well, I know what you're really afraid of. Me! I'm not even here, and you're hallucinating my voice. But you'll be seeing me soon enough, and there'll be enough nightmares for everyone.
Okay, and that was, as I said, the incredible Mark Hamill voicing the Joker. Now, what is different with these blue collections, these investigations, is you could see that other fella, that other player come up and collected the same thing. Okay, each player can collect these one time. They will remain here. With the exobytes and the little gold one with the question mark, those are first come, first serve. Okay, when one person collects it, they disappear. So sometimes you have to be quick, and you will have people fly down right in front of you and snag them up, like ninja them. But these blue ones, each person can collect one once. Now eventually we will hopefully find the rest in that collection and unlock us some gear. Now you have to look high, you have to look low when you're finding stuff. They like to throw shit everywhere, on tops of buildings, back in, like, underneath. See, there's one right there. And now this is a second investigation. Whether it is part of the same one we just collected, we don't know.
Vicky Vale
Yes, it
with
was.
an urgent Gotham Now alert. The crazed criminal scientist called the Scarecrow has escaped from Arkham Asylum and is reportedly loose on the East End. This fear-obsessed villain uses airborne gas to create terrifying hallucinations. The GCPD and Gotham Hazmat are in the area, but can even Batman stop Scarecrow's latest reign of terror? This is Vicky Vale for Gotham Now.
And you do not have to stand still and wait for them to finish talking. You can fly off. There we found another exobyte. And so we wanted to grab that up before another person did. And we still want to keep our eyes open. Oh, there's another one. And you will get a feat for collecting so many exobytes, so many collections. There's also a feat. There are different barrels that you'll find in the zones. Red explosive barrels, orange healing barrels. And you get different... see, there's another one. They put them everywhere. And one big thing you want to know is no, you cannot die from falling. There's another one. You cannot die from falling. You can go all the way up as high as you possibly can. And if you fall, you'll just make a cool superhero intro. Boom! Like Black Widow did in the movie there. They made fun of that, the whole superhero entrance. Okay, now here's a collection. This is one of the random ones. And this is the first come, first serve. And yeah, we got a couple things there. We got a gang patch for No Man's Land. And we got a roll of toilet paper from All Hallows Peeps. That's a Halloween collection. That's one big thing with this game. They do a lot of cool seasonal and holiday events. As well, we didn't really touch on it yet, but if you are, we're playing in PvE, but if you are a fan of PvP, you can go to what they call a phase. You can change your phase to where you will be in a full PvP environment and expect to get your ass beat, because it will happen. There are guys on here that just they spend money, they pay to win, and they will have like the best gear and run around just looking for noobs to kick the shit out of. Okay, so we just want to keep on rolling around here. And the parking garages are another famous place where they hide things, and you kind of have to use a combination of your ears and your eyes to find those things in there. But yeah, you have total freedom of movement. You can go anywhere in the map. And what's nice when you're in the PvE, normally things won't attack you until you attack them or you get too close. So as long as you like fly, stay up above, you're pretty well safe. Alright, so we can do a real quick scan here, and then we'll get into fighting some of these bad guys. But it is important to get those skill points. Said they are just as important as your gear for having a powerful character. This Halloween thing, this is also part of the Halloween event. Okay, here's a victim.
Let me go!
This is part of our deal. And there comes Hazmat to save them, and now we have 1 of 3 completed on that. And here's another part of our collection. Each story arc will have a collection.
Experiment 910. To equate the nervousness of a first date with the sheer terror one must feel in a plane crash does a disservice to us all.
Now the story arc collections, you will not find them all in one area. You will find like one in each part of the area or each part of the story arc, and then you usually find the last ones when you fight the boss. So in this case is going to be Scarecrow. Now this, you can see the like the orange lightning bolt. That is a mission objective. We are to destroy the fear gas foggers, and it has its own little health bar. See, we destroyed one. Now we have 1 of 3.
Ah!
Okay. Protected 2 civilians. Over here's our last one. And sometimes you have to chase them around a little bit.
We gotta get out of here!
And you'll see we also have on our mini-map, we have little red circles for enemies, little green circles for friendlies.
Look out!
We have the green circle with the little top hat looking thing. That is another friendly player, in this case a hero. And then you have, you'll see purple ones with the little hat that are villain players. And a lot of things in this game are destructible. The fences. Fences, the lumber. It makes it a lot of fun out here running around. Alright, so we have to destroy one more fear gas fogger, and then we'll be good. And there's one right there. And there, that showed we leveled up. And we got skill points. And we completed that part of the mission. So, before we access that, if we hang out here, these guys we just killed will respawn. So we want to go someplace kind of safe. And this here should be safe enough, so...
Good job smashing those foggers. Scarecrow's gas creates hallucinations from the fear centers of the brain. So strong they can cause trauma, even death.
Okay, so we completed this part and we got a belt as a
I've given
reward.
Dr. Leslie Tompkins an antidote for the gas, but that's not enough to stop Scarecrow's thugs. We have to get the fear gas barrels off the street. Get to their supply depot by the chemical factory. No matter what you see, don't let the effects of the fear gas scare you off.
Okay, and that's one thing I do have to say is the extent at which they have voice acted all the stories. I mean, I've only seen one game that has more voice acting in it than this game. That all your story arcs, everything are all voice acted. Alright, so let's get on up here to the next area, the Malone Improvement District. And I'm hearing something. No, I thought I heard a collection, that hum from the collection. And here we go, we just fly over. We have to defeat 10 of Scarecrow's henchmen and transport the fear gas barrels that have the little icon there to a safe zone. Now this is a new mission. The safe zone, once you pick up one of these barrels, it will show you with a big arrow which direction the safe zone is in. But before we do that, we have a bad guy here, a couple of them. And we have a green collection. Now this is the second part of the story arc collection. And there's another player there. Now these can be collected by all players. This is not a competition on
Experiment
on the green ones.
504. The rostral anterior cingulate cortex gives us some semblance of control over our
And we do
fear.
not have to stand here and listen to this. Now these hallucinations, some of them will be bad guys, like that one turned into a shrieker. Some of these guys will turn into hazmat as well. But let's pick up one of these things. And now you see the big arrow, and as well it shows us this area. Now there is a time limit. You have to be kind of quick. But you just fly into it. You don't have to do anything special. And you'll drop it off. Okay, so there we knocked out these bad guys. And we got to get 2 more barrels.
Barrel secured. Grab it and get out.
Again, we're going to follow the arrow. And boom, pop right down into the middle. Drop that one off. Go grab 1 more.
Can you get this barrel out of here?
Alright, let's get to our journal.
The hallucinations get stronger the more you're exposed to the gas. Hang in there. Once we take out Scarecrow, the nightmare will end. For everyone.
Alright.
Dr. Tompkins has finished
Boom,
synthesizing
we leveled
my
up.
antidote. But Scarecrow's gang is assaulting the area to keep the doctors in hazmat from helping anyone. Protect the doctors, and ensure as many citizens as possible get that antidote.
Okay, we will do that, Batman. You can see we got a couple more skill points. As we leveled up, we have 1 more that are right now we can only spend in our weapons. We want the uppercut as a good one, but we have to buy the fist slam first. And later on, we will be able to spend skill points in flight. It for your movement power. Each movement power has its own little subset of like feats or power tricks. Iconic powers we'll be able to spend points on later. That will get us like super strength, like Superman. We can get Amazonian deflectors, like Wonder Woman can deflect bullets. But we want to save up for the stat points. Those are the big bonuses that will increase. Like, you can increase a lot of different things. You can increase your might, which will let you do more damage when you fight with your weapons. You can increase precision, which will let you do more damage when you use your superpowers. The important one for us, being as a healer, is going to be our restoration. That when we heal, we will do more points of healing. So I do spend 1 or 2 points in weapons, and then I just hoard everything else for stat points. Let's also check our inventory here. Okay, we got another gang patch. That's number 2 out of 8. When we, like I said, when we unlock all of them, collect all of them, we will get a special piece, a style. We have more Halloween collection, and we have a new piece of equipment, a new belt, which you can see it's item level 4. It's 3 higher than what we have now, and whoops, and it shows you what the stats are. 97 defense, 4 higher than what we have now, 145 health, 73 power, etc. So we want to equip that. Okay, and if we go over 1 bumper, this will show us all our stat totals. We're already up to 1485 health. Restoration is the big one for us for healing. Vitalization is how quickly you recover your powers when you spend them. Toughness is only for PvP battles. It's like your armor class when you're in PvP. We only have a combat rating of 1. And weaponization is basically how much, like how your chance to hit and your chance to do criticals. That's your base number when you're using weapons. Then you get bonuses to things there. We go again here, and this is our cash and our different forms of currency, replay badges, stabilizer fragments, quarks. These are all, we can spend all this stuff in different places. We have artifacts, and we can load them up and improve them. Later on, we will get augments that will boost our stats, our might, our restoration, our dominance, and then our base items. You do have a lair. They call it a lair system. It's player housing, a base, whatever you want to call it. And you can go in there and you can collect items for your base. Some cosmetic, like posters for the wall, pieces of furniture. But also ones that are functional, like you can unlock a teleporter, so you don't have to go to the police station to teleport to the watchtower or what have you. You can unlock a mailbox, everything you can have in a safe house. Now this, boom, we visit the Wayne Memorial. This is the place where Thomas and Martha Wayne got killed and created the legend of Batman. So we get feat points for visiting iconic locations. So a big chunk of this game is exploration and discovery, as well as fighting. Here's another collection. This is one of the ones first come, first serve, so we want to grab that up. Hopefully it's something we need. Joker bot circuitry. Okay. And you will get to know where these places are. There's another one. So these are the ones that are totally random. You don't know what you're going to get. And you can get duplicates. There's usually one hiding right in there as well. Okay, let's head on over. Follow the yellow arrow. There's another one, but we're not going to mess with that right now. Now, if you see blue ones, you always want to stop and get the blue ones. Okay, here we are. The Gotham Free Clinic. And, yeah, we need to talk to Harvey Bullock. And you can see it has the big question mark icon there to let you know that's where...
Great. Another costumed freak. That's just what Gotham needs. Look, pal, I've got doctors distributing antidote, hazmat teams getting air scrubbers running, and we're up to our donut holes in Scarecrow scum! So stop standing around and do something, or get lost!
Okay, and you will notice down in the bottom left there, you do have text chat. Somebody's nice enough to say, "You smell like ass." That was not at us. You can shout, you can whisper, everything, and as well there is also voice chat, so you don't have to type, but I have that turned off. Now there used to be one of the collections right in here. Okay, well, alright, we'll find it. Alright, so we need to give antidotes to 6 civilians, and right there's the green one.
Let's see how brave you are.
So we'll kill these guys here first.
Hey, what? You learned your lesson yet? Or do we have to really get scared?
There we use some of our powers, and you can see it quickly goes back up. Alright, so we need to rescue the hazmat officer, and then he will start the scrubber working. So there we accomplished 1 of 3. Now we kill those bad guys, now we can collect this and they won't attack us while we're trying to collect it.
Experiment 79. Like Ichabod fleeing the Headless Horseman, mediated thought is replaced with a stream of hysteria.
So we are progressing there. We're up to 4 of 6 in the story arc. And as we finish up this section, I believe the next step is we go into the lair of the Scarecrow, and we have to take him down.
Don't hurt me!
And we can go fisticuffs even though our weapon style is ranged. You can still get in there and just beat the crap out of people. Now, yeah, there's a collection there. I heard that hum. Okay, here's a good spot. Now, in a lot of games, when someone starts a mission and, like, we jump in...
Wait, I have to document this.
We fuck them, basically. This game is different. If one of you, like that fella, this fella here, is doing this mission and we jump in and help, we both get the points. We both get benefits, and no one is getting robbed or getting fucked over. So there we can use a combination of our powers and our weaponry to whoop that dude's ass. Alright, we have already done all the hazmat scrubbers. We need to find another doctor.
We're going to need... Oh, good. You're here to help. Keep Scarecrow's men away and help administer the antidote.
Surrender now! Ah!
No! It's not safe here.
There's a victim. Here's a victim. As soon as you get in range, it'll tell you to hold the button. There should be one more come running up here. Right there. Can we get to him? Yes, we can.
Wow.
Alright, there we go. We got a new weapon.
You
Yeah,
don't
the
scare
mission
easy.
reward
And I mean
box.
Harvey Bullock, not just the fear gas.
I've
Okay.
tracked Scarecrow's
And we
lair
leveled
to
up
the
again.
sewers beneath the East End.
We're up the...
Batwoman has gone in, and she's out of comm contact. Not good. Get in there and end Scarecrow's reign of terror.
Alright, there we go. We got the word from the man himself. We have to go into the sewers and rescue Batwoman. But first, we're not... yeah, we will get the uppercut power. Because that one is cool. It's a cool melee attack. And as well, we want to get our new weapon, our more powerful one. And that is got in the mission reward box. So we're going to use that. Okay. And it will give us new hand blasters. Okay. I'm not used to these buttons yet. I'm sorry. Okay, there we are. And we have to equip them. So now our weapon DPS, damage per second, just jumped up by 8. Our health jumped up. Power, precision, might, all our abilities just went up. So we'll go ahead and collect these things that we found along the way. You can see there are tons of different collections out there. And it is worth to get them. I mean, there are some styles that the only way to get them is to through the collections. You can't buy them. You can go in. There is a broker house, so you can trade and sell items with other players. But for style items, it is like ridiculous, like what you will pay. Okay, so we need to get on going here and follow the arrow. Yeah, see that big pillar? That is an indicator that's where we need to go. Alright, Gotham Sewer. This is what we've been training for. Our first head-to-head with a supervillain. Let's do this. Gear repair. Yeah, our gear should not be beat up. But yeah, we already talked about that. You go to a vendor, or they supply some here. We'll check. Now, we can buy stuff, we can sell stuff, we can repair stuff. Let's repair all, and then let's go see what we have to sell. We can sell our old gear off and make a little bit of cash. And I usually sell a lot of the time capsules too, just because they take up room in your inventory, and a lot of them they want you to spend real cash to be able to unlock those. So I really don't piss with it. We will get a couple more soders. Can never have too many of them. And we'll move on.
A new test subject. No need to breathe.
Yes, we've been
deeply.
gassed.
Even the smallest whiff of the fear gas will do the trick.
Now, if you watched the show Gotham, you'll know who Scarecrow is, or if you watched the newest season of Titans, Scarecrow, Jonathan Crane was the big bad in season 3. And as well, he was in the Dark Knight movies. There they had him as an agent for Ra's al Ghul. Now most of these are just hallucinations, but they did throw one bad guy in there just to fuck with us. Another thing that you can do a lot of times like this is you can pick up items and chuck them at people. Or you can pick up an item and smash them with it. You can use them as a weapon. When you unlock the super strength under the iconic powers, then it gets fun because you're not limited to little boxes. You can pick up cars and buses out on the street and chuck them at people. You can pick up some really big items. Now, one thing you need to be careful is when you see a bad guy and there's something in between,
this whole place is filled with fear gas.
like this,
Get those leaking
we
barrels
don't want
out
to
of
use
there
our
and clear the
powers
air.
at first because it will waste our power destroying the object. So I usually go with my weapons first, then when I have a clear shot, I have a target lock, then I'll switch to... Now, how do we dodge? Yeah, there we go. Right bumper dodges. And we should, yeah, if we use right bumper and a direction, we dodge out of the way. Oh, we are out of powers. Okay, that's one thing I do want to change around, our loadouts. Okay. Because I usually take my healing powers and put them clear on the end. And we want to move this one here, this one here. Okay. So So now we got electric zap, and smash, and then we go over here for a healing power. Alright, that should be all the bad guys in here. But we do need to haul. There's 2, and there's the 3rd. We need to haul these barrels out. These are the leaking
under the weight of your own
fear gas. And we just fly in the middle, and now we have to seal it up.
You lose.
And now we have some hallucinations coming at us. It's okay. Chuck that box at them, and that'll take care of most of them. Now those were all hallucinations. And we'll throw this back over there so we can use it a second time. Alright, 2 more barrels. Okay, oh, they made them look different. These are the healing barrels. If you smack one of these, and you stand in this area of effect, you get health and your superpowers back. Now, you don't have to smash them immediately. You can carry them around and smash them as you need it. Or you can throw them just like any other object. You do get feat points for destroying so many of them. And as well, when you're in multiplayer raids, you grab one over here, your buddies are fighting over here. You know, you instead of smashing it over there, you bring it over to where your buddies are, and boom, now you've just healed your whole party.
You'll never clear the air that way. It's hopeless.
Help me. Not here. Give
Okay,
up.
2 out of 3 barrels. Where's that box we threw? It's not here anymore. Oh, yep. So even though our weapons are ranged weapons, we did pretty decent there. And we want to use our healing power. Alright, 1 more barrel and then we can move on. This one returned to, I think it's 5. If we destroy 5 of these, we get a feat for it. And there is a feat tab
The fear is seeping into your mind.
that tells you what the actual feats are, what you have to do. There is exploration ones, like exploring different parts of Gotham, exploring different parts of Metropolis.
Area. Now hurry and find Batwoman before she's lost to Scarecrow's madness.
They will get you feats, and that is... yeah, into your deeds. Here, yeah. There are legends, playing the Legends PvE. Now that's where you actually get to be a legend, like Batman, Superman, Green Lantern, and their different little raids. You have bases collecting items in different sets for your base, unlocks feat points. There's exploration. Like I said, exploring different areas of Metropolis, Gotham, visiting all the safe houses are all exploration feats. You have solo feats for doing the solo missions. You have feats for collecting different styles. Feats for PvP. The duos are the 2-man raids. Alerts are 4-man raids. And then raids are 8-man raids. And you even have episodes, which is the different story content. As you complete things in the different episodes, you also unlock feats. So those all get you skill points, which will make your character completely badass. And there we go. 5 points, or 5 barrels, and we just unlocked a skill point just by doing a couple little things. Now, like I said, I'm not going to spend any more on my weapons, because I got what I like. So now we're going to save them up. We will put 1 point into flight, and then the rest is all going to go into our stat points. So let's move on. We completed this part. We have to go save Batwoman. And we follow the little X. And okay, we got this door barring our way. We're going to activate this console to open that door.
More patience.
And there's fear gas everywhere.
Excellent. This one has already lost her grip on her senses. So let's begin your therapy, shall we? Fear is such an appetizing emotion. So many flavors.
First boss battle.
As delicious as the next. Allow me to serve you from another one of my favorites. Herpetophobia, fear of reptiles. And since we're in a Gotham sewer, who better to represent it than Killer Croc?
Kick them while they're down, or they'll just get back up.
Okay, none of these guys are really going to be too tough. Yeah, considering this is our first story. Come on. Get on this one. What are you doing? Get on this one. That automatic target lock can be a little messed up sometimes. Alright, but I do see something over here. This is a treasure chest. Or treasure safe, or whatever you want to call it. You always want to get them. They have gear in them, and as well you get a feat for breaking open so many of them, but they're usually hidden. You have to go explore to find them.
Embrace your terrors.
You'll see these guys have countdown timers over their head. That if we don't knock them out before that countdown timer runs out, they get back up. Come on. Is that all of them? And there's one of our collections. We'll save that till we've beaten Scarecrow, and that's our part of our reward.
One of my favorites, Astrophobia. The fear of thunder and lightning.
Thunder and lightning.
Don't get zapped.
No, not lightning. We're in
Now, even though we're an electric hero, we can still be hurt by lightning. By basically everything. So we're going to use some of our powers on this guy.
Let's break the rules.
This one packs a punch. Ballistophobia, the fear of bullets and explosives. This one has an extra twist.
Now he's going to shoot at us.
Stay on your toes.
Those bullets can't be real, but they'll feel real.
There we got him, okay. Defeat the Terror Crows.
Here's one that hits close to home. Protophobia. Fear of betrayal. Nothing like having
We're
your
still doing
closest
good.
allies
Full health.
stab you in the back
full powers.
Since yours are so boring, I've cooked up my own versions. Enjoy!
Hallucination of Batman, hallucination of Robin. Using our friends against us, you bastard. We'll take you down, and there's Huntress. Now we have the Terror Crows again.
And last but not least... wait, where's my canister? No, I'm out of gas! No matter. By now your minds are shattered. I'll take you down myself! Get them!
So we'll give him a taste of some electricity. He's out of gas. We'll give him some juice. Alright, now, yeah, since we beat a boss, we get choice loot. We get to pick what we want. Choose loot. Okay, we can take a goggle box, boots box, or these lame-ass shoulder plaids. Green is good, purple is better, but we have to wait for level 10 for that, but we'll take it anyhow. We also got some ancient vellum, which is a crafting material, and a little bit of cash. Alright, so now we gotta arrest Scarecrow. Send his ass back to Arkham.
Your head. I'll wrap up here and then meet you back at the station.
Okay, we'll get a video.
The only thing to fear is no longer the only thing to fear. Now, instead of a handful of heroes, there are hundreds, thousands. Do they think the Scarecrow is no longer a danger? The fools. This is my home. And with all that I've learned and set into motion, they will soon realize the only thing to fear is me! It's good to be home.
Yep, send his ass back to
You've
Arkham.
done well. I'm preparing a warm welcome for Scarecrow at Arkham. We'll be speaking soon. Batman out.
Yeah, and we got 10 points there for completing this little instance without getting knocked out. Alright, so one last thing we want to do before we bounce out of here. We already got the chest, the safe. We want to get up this last collection, and this should be the last of it. No, we missed one somewhere.
81. Adverse reactions to specific stimuli can eventually be removed from the subject via carefully measured exposure.
So we need to look around back where the earlier parts of the mission were. Find that last green one. Let's see, where is the clinic? Yeah, over here. We found one over here. They usually have one extra one somewhere. So if you don't find it, just backtrack a little bit, look around, and you usually find them. See, there's one over there, but we already collected it. It's white. And we do want to get that points for completing the collection, as well as the style, the gear for it. And collections like that, the green ones will have a hum when you are close to them, just like the other ones. Okay, so it doesn't look like it's here. We're going to ignore that guy. We'll backtrack a little bit more. It is on the way, heading back to the safe house to collect the final reward for completing this mission, this story arc. And we will also get our next mission, our next story arc, from someone back at the safe house. Okay, we have... Oh, there's a collection. Okay, there was one that we collected. Should be another one around here somewhere. That's an exobyte hum, yep. Not really worried about those. Alright, let's backtrack a little more. And the big green pillar of light there is your safe house, so it makes it easier to find. But we need to find one more little green collection before we can head back there. Okay, and we know we started this little adventure off right across the street from the safe house, so we'll head back over there. There's a collection. See, they're everywhere. You gotta be looking all the time for them. Said sometimes you will get duplicates, but for certain styles, that is the only way to get them, is to get the collections. Alright, now I know there was one up there on the roof that we already collected. But there should be another one. If we don't find it, it's not a huge deal. See there, we collected that one. Normally I don't miss these things. I wonder where it went. Said there's normally that one right when you talk to Harvey Bullock I mentioned wasn't there. Oh well, screw it. We're not going to spend all day out here looking for one collection. Let's go back to the GCPD and get our reward. And again, there will be the X to show us who we need to go talk to. And that is Batwoman. A reward for me just by signing up. Double XP for 5 hours. Nah, that's cool.
Thanks to your help, Scarecrow's back in Arkham. But now we've got a new fire to put out. Bane's back on the Venom and taking over Cape Carmine. Sound like a dream job?
So it sounds like we need to be tackling Bane here next. Get our journal. Yeah, we unlocked a chest guard, an XP booster, and source marks. Those are another form of currency that gets you high-end gear and things to upgrade your artifacts. I suggest hanging on to them. Do not spend them on anything except your artifacts. I mean, it is tempting to spend it on gear, but literally you go through so much freaking gear when you get up into doing the solos and the duos and the raids. You get pieces of gear every one as rewards. So do not spend your money on gear when they hand it to you. You literally change gear like you change socks. So I hang on to all of them and use it just for artifacts, because to upgrade them, it's very expensive, but it is worth it. They are very, very powerful when they're fully upgraded. So we'll take that. And we also, home is where the base is. We get our lair. Sweet. Okay, we have to use the themes, and that's in our inventory. Okay, you can see we collected up a bunch of shit. We need to use this Gothic lair. And these are just cosmetic themes for your base. You can choose whatever you want and switch them around. We have a space base. Oh, that's a new one. And is there one more? Yes. The Deco, which is like Art Deco.
Good. Now that you have a theme for your base, you need to get a deed. These are used to actually grant base ownership and to select a location for the entrance.
I don't think we have enough cash to buy a base yet. Okay, see, here's a collection that we already collected. So we can either throw it away, or we could try to sell it on the market, or we could save it. Whenever we have like an alternate character, we can give that to our alternate character. Now this one here, we did not collect this one yet. We're up to 3 to 8. Gotham meetups, I think this is a new collection. Yep, 1 of 8. And oh, we got another patch. 4 of 8, so we already got that one half done. We have a second one in the Gotham Meetups collection. This Ancient Vellum, that's, like I said, that's crafting material. We'll just put that aside. Okay, now here with this piece of gear, this is exactly what we got now. Like you see, it says 150 defense. There's no parentheses with a plus or minus. Okay, so this is not better, and it is not worse than what we already have. But it is insectoid style that we have not collected yet. So we want to equip this just to collect the style. What is this? Wax. Oh, add this candy to your trick-or-treat basket. That's part of the Halloween, the seasonal thing. And here's another one of these time capsules. One stabilizer to unlock. We'll get to getting stabilizers later. Once a day they let you run this quick little two-person raid, and it takes about 5 minutes to run it and beat down the bad guys in it, and they give you stabilizer fragments. And when you collect so many stabilizer fragments, then they merge and fuse into one stabilizer, and then you can unlock one of these time capsules. And they have some pretty cool collectible shit in it, cosmetic stuff. But we cannot run the we can't run those yet until we're, I think, level 10. Here's another one that we already collected. Here's candy. Move that out of the way. Alright, we got all our inventory organized. Now you can see, let's see here, if we go into, see, now we have the insectoid head, which looks pretty lame. I didn't say all the styles would be cool, but you have a bunch of styles. And something changed our weapons. See, now we're showing blasters. That's under primary weapon. We want bare hands. And we want to save that. Okay. So yeah, we whooped frickin' Scarecrow's ass. We rescued Batwoman, and no, it's not the one. This Batwoman was around long before that horrible, horrible television show. That woke piece of LGBT garbage. This was the real Batwoman that was a badass. And we also we can take this mission as well. This one will start us off on a quick little story arc. Fighting Brainiac, and you do get one very cool style for doing that, but I think we're going to save that for next episode. And let's see, our base deed. Did we get a deed? Okay, now we did get the level 9. We can get flight, and 1 we're going to take supersonic flight so we can get around the map quicker. And then I'm not going to spend any more points on flight, even though there are some kind of cool abilities you get. I don't think they're that cool though. Let's see, where does our, yeah, here, journal. We can get a deed and pick where we want to have our base. And that's in our inventory. But I believe that we do not have enough money. Okay, so now here, we're going to pick a base. And you can pick whatever theme that you have unlocked. We have unlocked Gothic, Deco, and Space. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's different looking too. And we can pick where we want that to be, Metropolis or Gotham. I always like Metropolis. And then the different places are different amounts of cash, which I don't think we have enough to pay for any of them. 500, 2,000. And you can zoom in here too. Oh no, we have 680 cash, so we can get one ragged carousel way. That's 2,000, 2,000. Yeah, because that's right up by Amusement Mile. That's why that one's so expensive. That one's right next to the one safe house. There we go. We can take that one. It's only 525.
All right. Head to your base now and we'll take a little tour.
So we are well on our way to being true and legit superheroes because you gotta have a base. Oh yeah, this is a whole different layout from
the nerve center
the other
of your
ones.
lair. You can use it to gain access to powerful tools like orbital strikes, backup reinforcements, and powerful equipment mods. Your mainframe's power is maintained here as well, so be sure to keep it up so you can have access to more powerful features. This is your dispenser, where you'll retrieve the items that you've selected in the mainframe, such as communicators for your backup and orbital strikes. Finally, this is your base's control panel. It's used to enter decoration mode, alter some of the colors of your base, and for other utility purposes.
Alright, so we're legit, man. We got a lair. We got a base. Let's explore around here. Whoa! Very, very cool. This is all brand new since the last time I played. We're up on the watchtower. And this looks like this is all... This is all of it? This is all one level? So this is a bit smaller. The other ones have actually like 3 levels. Yeah, none of these are not doors. They do not open. Is this a door? No. So yeah, it's cool, but it's a lot smaller. So you're not going to be able to put all the decorations and stuff in here that you want. And she will give you a couple items to start off with decorating. But here you can have your mainframe, or you can get upgrades and boost orbital strikes. You can call for backup. Your generator. You can set permissions, so if you want to have your buddies, your friends that are playing along with you, be able to come in your base, you can add them to let them inside and use whatever amenities you have, mailbox, teleporter, what have you. Here's your generator. You can have armory builds where you can have a set of gear like for PvP battles and then a second set of gear for PvE, and you don't have to remember them. You can set them up beforehand and switch back and forth very quickly. And then you also have mods that will increase your different stats, and those you have to find. You get those as rewards for running missions. So yeah, man, we're on our way. So we want to set this awesome backdrop there. So I think that's going to do it for this episode. Definitely had some fun. I hope we taught you something about some game basics, the collections, and exploring the areas, as well as some combat techniques, picking up them boxes and chucking them at people, and completing the story. And we did it. We kicked Scarecrow's ass. So next time, it'll be Bane. We'll be on his trail, knocking out his Venom distribution network and finding out where that scoundrel is hiding. So until then, I'm the gray-haired gamer, your host. Thanks so much for joining us. I hope you had fun, hope you learned something, and I hope you try this great game out too and like it as much as I do. If you did enjoy the video, give a follow, give a thumbs up, give a subscription on YouTube. Man, it help us out. Every little view, every thumbs up really does a lot for our videos in the search. So until next time, hero, keep on keeping on, and keep on whooping ass until you too are a member of the Justice League. Take care. We'll see you next time.